you there.
7 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to another video. Y'all, today we have Mrs. Wineglass and Chill on the docket. We have not talked about her in a while, but we're going to do a little catch up. We're going to look at her most recent video and basically go from there to assess what she's up to. I know recently she made a addition to her family, a dog, not a person, so that's that on that. But let's just jump right on over here so we can see what she got going on. As you guys come in, if you will, please don't forget to hit the like button. Likes are like life to the live and very important. So let's hit that like button and let's get into the reaction. I'm going to give you guys just a second to go ahead and hit the like button by playing the station break.
I touch that fine for you. I do that three, but I touch that fine for you. I do that three, but
Baby, we got the wrong person up there. We ain't got her in here today. Let's go and jump on over to the screen. So let's go see what Mrs. Wineglass has going on. She says she is an overstimulated mom. The title of this video, Heavy Regrets and Fresh Starts, Back to School Decluttering and Organizing a Weekly. Let's see if there was anything I'm missing out. Weekly vlog, just the word vlog. Wait a minute.
Sensitive skin? Meet your match with our most moisturizing formula ever. Creamy leather.
These are all the clothes that we giving away. Look how big Prince is getting, y'all. But it's hard when I'm dealing with stuff mentally. Y'all, hey y'all, welcome back to Wineglass and Chill. Let's get these kids' clothes together, okay? I'm getting rid of this because it broke already. So these kids got so many clothes and I'm finna start throwing them. Well, not throwing them away, I'm giving them to people. This is Esme's. He could probably still fit this. And then what else I'm gonna do? Give stuff away and really get them ready for school, back to school, because y'all know back to school is coming. But all of these clothes came out of this drawer, these drawers. So most of them
Out of
is
the
already
what?
out. I just
She says coming out of the what? Dryer. I've never heard anybody call a dryer that, but that's what she said. Now, also, I'm gonna say this. One thing I'll say about Wineglass, I mean, she's not the worst mom we watch. I do think that she deserves an A for effort because while she's not the worst mom, yeah, there are a lot of things we can say about her, but she does take decent care of her kids. And she does provide. Now, the thing that I would criticize just right off the top is you always talking about trying to make ends meet, trying to survive off of this small amount of money and things like that, but you will go get a dog that you got to take care of. Makes no sense to me.
Just gotta move this drawer and get this out of here. And then this right here is probably gonna be one of the boys. I mean, it is gonna be one of the boys, but it's probably gonna be Esme's or somebody's. And then RJ got one right here, a blue one. I'm probably gonna keep one for him and one for Nayori. But I do want to get them another dresser just to put pajamas in and stuff like that. But I don't know for sure what I'm gonna do. My whole goal is to declutter the whole thing, like make it so minimum that we don't have that much clothes. Like I feel like I be washing clothes that has not, like, yeah, getting all these clothes up out of here. Let me show y'all. This is Malaysia's clothes that she can't even fit no more, so this is all getting donated. And she has a whole bunch of clothes that she cannot fit, so we figure get rid of all of that. And then I might not put nobody clothes in there. I don't know for sure, but we'll see. That's my goal for tonight and tomorrow, to get that done for back to school. All right, this is the basket I'm gonna give away for the boys. I'm still working on Esme's, but this is actually Nayori's and a little bit of Esme's and RJ's clothes. So these are the clothes that I'm. All right, y'all. So it's the next day. I'm gonna take. The next day. Yeah, it is. It's the next day, and I'm gonna take the dog out. I tried to braid my hair. I wasn't in the mood today, so you could tell I was trying to hurry up and get it done. But this side came out cute. This side, it's all right. He's getting so big. Hey, time for you to go inside now and eat. So it's 12 o'clock, and now I'm gonna take him inside. So he can eat his food, and then we're gonna start this cleaning and decluttering.
Did you say cleaning and cluttering?
I did do some of the boys' room yesterday, and I didn't do Malaysia little cabinet, and I still got like a little bit of the boys' room to still do. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I just woke up. Y'all know I'm on this second shift schedule, so it be rough. But yeah, y'all. Real quick. All right, y'all. So I went to the Dollar Tree and I spent about $13 just for this little bit of stuff. Okay, so I got two of these toilet cleaner, and then I got this pole. Everything was $1.50 except for this. But she gave me, this was $1.50, but she gave me it for $1.25. So I got some ice trays because kids keep eating off all the ice. And then I got some of this. This smells very good. And then I got some Ajax. I got some, I think this is like, what is that? Softener washer. Y'all know what it is. Y'all correct me.
I don't, because I ain't never seen that shit before.
And then it smells good, so I'm going to put that in our clothes. And then I got some Ajax, the regular common Ajax. And then I got this to go with the mop. So y'all, I know how it's supposed to come back, but we've been like getting stuff together, baby. Let me show y'all. These are all the clothes that we're giving away. So
Why do these people get animals to keep them in a situation like this? You are in a small place. It's a cat literally right behind there. Now, if this animal does not at least have the run of the house in order for it to live, why would you buy him? Why is that quality life for a dog?
that's the boy basket. This have a blanket in it, and it got all my old clothes in there. And then this got all Malaysia clothes, all the boy clothes in these baskets. And then
Now she's saying this is just the dirty clothes, so she's literally let her clothes sit up and accumulate to that magnitude, or is this stuff that she's washing to get rid of? Which, if it was in a closet, it still shouldn't need washing. I'm sure people know when they go to places like Goodwill and stuff to wash before wearing. But even with that, some of that stuff look like it's winter. So I mean, I don't know anything about Waukesha, but maybe it's cool up there.
all of a blanket and some of my clothes is in there. These are the clothes we are keeping. This right here is going into the overflow of stuff that Esme can wear when he get older. I do have these clothes right here. I just threw them over here. These are our what is these called? Like Christmas clothes. These are Christmas clothes, so I'm not giving those away. We keeping the Christmas clothes. This could get thrown away. I'm trying to really like declutter so much stuff. Like throw away, declutter so much stuff. Like, period. All right, y'all. So it's nighttime.
That's kind of the
We
same
end up
thing,
putting
love.
all this stuff in the car, and I didn't even mop. I'm gonna mop tomorrow. We did do our nighttime routine, but it is what it is. I did get rid of a lot of stuff, so tomorrow my goal is to mop that floor, fold clothes, and clean up my bedroom, because you already know my bedroom is always the last one to get clean. I will see y'all tomorrow.
Juvederm collection of fillers. Add volume to get smooth, natural-looking, long-lasting results for every side of you. Find out more.
These moms don't realize, I spoke a few times before, and you'll probably hear me say it more and more about this poverty tube phenomenon. And basically, it is mothers who are in impoverished neighborhoods who live off a very small amount of money, who have several kids. Most of them probably have more than one baby daddy and things of that nature. And quite frankly, this is what we come to see with them. We see them living a life of cooking and cleaning. That's all we see. Cooking, cleaning, and buying stuff, buying from the store. And let's be honest, when they purchase, usually they are using a subsidy of some type to make their purchases. And you never see them level up. You never see them exposing their life, make their life better. That's why they stay in that so-called poverty tube phase, or neighborhood situation, whatever. um and that's really all we see from her talking about her struggles, her talking about her kids, her not wanting us to talk about her baby daddy and all the things. Now I'm gonna tell you this: when it comes to the mothers that we frequent, and when I say we, I'm referring to content creators who do commentary. When it comes to mothers that fall in this poverty tube scenario, of the ones we frequent, like My Jazzy Life, Sky's World, Lives Life, and probably several others, um, she's one that I don't mind talking about more. I'm not here looking for someone to down or degrade or things of that nature. I'm looking for purpose when I look at who I do commentary on. I'm looking for people to see where they're going, not just where they are today. So you'll probably not have me going off all the time. Now, somebody like a damn Sky Wrong, yeah, I know I'll be going left on her ass, but she be deserving it, and I'm just gonna be real about that. I want to see moms put their kids first. I want to see them loving these kids enough to make certain types of decisions and changes and putting their families first. And quite frankly, that's not what we see a lot of time with Sky. Now, We see it more with Wineglass. But here's the thing: we also see her trying to elevate somebody who don't deserve it. And when I say that, I'm speaking of her baby daddy. This MF don't work. He eat shit sleep. That's what we see him do on this channel. And so, they get mad for us talking about their significant others, but shit, we got a reason to talk about they sorry asses because they sorry. So that's that. Again, on that. And I stand on that as a content creator.
You vacuum cleaning? Now you already put your other clothes on. Yeah, it looks really good. I'll finna change him. You cool, fat boy? Your little steaky butt always bad using the bathroom. All right, y'all, so I did my laundry. I need to re-braid my hair. Like, it did not work. I need to re-braid my hair. It's 12 o'clock, so I'm finna start getting ready for work. I enjoyed 4 days off, and I was gonna mop my floor. I'm just gonna have to mop it tomorrow. I get these dishes out of here, and I gotta put these dishes up. So before I go, I'm gonna put these dishes up and stuff like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. You ready to get your booty changed? Your booty
Honey, you should have did that before you started talking to us. Shit.
stank. Where you going? Say hi. Oops. All right, y'all. So I'm at work. It's my first day back since I've been off for 4 days, and hopefully it's not a lot going on, no drama. It's 11:30, and I'm done with going to work. I'm gonna go get me some food because I did not eat dinner.
Now you see this guy, she showed us that she actually has a job. She walked into the building and walked out. She didn't tell us what she do. She didn't tell us where she worked. There are ways that you can show things on your channel without having to uh, put everything in the streets, especially if you prone to lying like you are.
So I will see y'all
Let's
once
speed
I
this thing up a little bit, huh?
get some Taco Bell.
Be out
It's so
here all
nice,
day
but I said
fooling
I'm
with
gonna
her.
get some Taco Bell, and that's probably what I'm gonna get, some Taco Bell. But it's so cold in there. It's so cold in here. But I will see y'all later. Look how big
Look at
Prince
here,
is
it's
getting, y'all.
badass.
Prince is getting huge. Y'all, it's the next.
Now he's sitting up there playing with the dog. Did y'all see behind him the little mess that was on the floor? Why you didn't pick that up? The girl was gone for 8 damn hours.
And I got an appointment with my OB before I go to work. So yeah, hopefully I can get some answers. Okay. Look at my hair, it's getting old already. All right, y'all, so I'm at my OBGYN appointment and I just took off everything. So hopefully I can get put on a new birth control. We'll see. Yeah, I've been having headaches and stuff, so we'll see, y'all. Waiting on her to come.
You sure don't need no more babies, China. Yeah, she ready to pop them legs up.
All right, y'all, so I'm done with my OBGYN appointment and I might be switching my OB. I don't know. I feel like, when you go in there, you express how you feeling. I'm already suffering from depression. I'm already suffering from anxiety. I have this stuff. And then I have been weight gain and, I'm trying to lose weight. And I'm asking her, like, is it a hormone imbalance? She was like, well, the birth control has hormones, so I don't believe it's a hormone imbalance. So I was telling her, I'm like, well, can you check my thyroid? Because my mom had thyroid issues and stuff. And she was just like, okay, we're going to check that. But when I went down there, the labs wasn't in there. Y'all, I just feel very...
You don't know if the labs were in there or not, because how do you know? If the lady said she was going to put it on there, just because you may not have seen so many tubes, you don't know what the current tubes, what panels they're running. You also don't know if the panels that they are running will already include what you need. So you should have contacted your OB and verified that she didn't check, because what if she forgot? I mean, you're not her only patient.
very, like, everything was rushed. Like, I told her I had headaches,
You also told us you got to go to work. So maybe that's why she was rushing.
all this. She was like, we can try a different birth control. And I was just like, does this birth control make me gain weight? Like, let me know. She was like, well, the pills make you gain weight. Not all pills make you gain weight. And then she was just like, well, in your 30s, it's hard to lose weight. And I'm just like, yeah, I get that. But me gaining about 30 pounds, something is not right. And cannot lose it, like I'm steady gaining, something is just not right.
Maybe your thyroid is slowing down, but maybe your ass just eat too much. 50% of what we see from you on your channel is you cooking, and it's always high calorie, high fatty foods. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like them too. Um, but I accept the fact of me carrying excess weight is because of my overeating in the past. Now, until I put myself in a position that I can get it off, well, what the fuck am I going to complain about? Because I am 100% responsible for that, and so are you.
And so I'm just, at this point, I'm just gonna find me a new OBGYN. I'm in my feelings about it because I really like them, but now, since I don't know, I see otherwise, it's just like they don't. It's like it was like she rushed just to get my cares over with. Like, how somebody was like, well, I'm just gonna give you what you need and that's it. And the reason why she put me on this birth control that I'm on now, so I'm on
Whatever, just tell us why, honey.
low Trinsin or something, birth control. She put me on that because of me having spell crying, like just being depressed when I was taking the other pills. So
when you write, your tone influences how readers respond. With Grammarly,
so she did something for you to benefit your mental health, because when you look at birth control versus mental health, the more important of the two was the mental health. Because if you get into a situation that you have a mental health crisis, and that crisis takes you somewhere up to a point of no return, I mean, that's an issue. So, sweetie, she's trying to look out for you. Maybe what you have going on right now may not be what you want, but it may help things not get worse in the long run.
like something is not adding up. Like, I've been on this birth control for 6 months. I gained almost 60 pounds. 30 pounds. You could see it in your book, and you just, you gave me a pap smear, and that's it. That's all you need. Like, that's it. That's all. So I'm just like, now I'm just at this point, like,
well, maybe your weight issue is your primary care physician's issue, not your OB. Your OB is for girl, look at me. Shit. I'm over here, can't say the damn word. I know what the fuck the word is. I just can't say it right now. I'm gonna say it later. But it's for OB care, gynecological care, and OB obstetric. Girl, whatever. And I'm sitting here frustrated with myself. I said, because I'm sounding like these motherfuckers we be talking about when they can't say shit. And they be trying to say them big words, but I know the word.
I need to find me a different OB. Like somebody that's really gonna listen to me and care and understand. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm just in my feelings anyways, because y'all, I just been thinking about so much stuff that I regret doing, and I have to just forgive myself. And I haven't really talked to, I've been doing lives and stuff, y'all, and I haven't addressed nobody. Like, I'm trying to go on this positive me, but it's hard when I'm dealing with stuff mentally, not even within my personal space, but like just thinking about all the decisions that I made years ago. Like, I go back and forth about my decisions that I made, like back when I was younger. Like, I miss my townhouse. Like, I love my house that I am in now. It is small, and I'm not gonna move until I know what I'm doing, what I want, until I get something that I actually want that's going to fit my family, and that's it. But I just regret, like,
she complained so much about that townhouse. Now, she alleged that she was moving to a smaller location because she wanted to save money so that she can buy a house. Now, I don't even see how she even was thinking about buying a house when uh you look at the situation, and um she had so much going on financially. Like, she wasn't in a place to buy. She wasn't even in a place to think about buying a house. So it's not that she was ever in a situation that she could have bought a house. So why are you even thinking about that? Now, if she needed to move to a smaller location in order for her to be able to pay her bills, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. So, you know, but I think that it's not a bad idea what she's saying. I need to sit here, sit with myself. I need to look at the decisions that I have made, and I need to make sure moving forward that I make better decisions. But um, at the same time, she needs to understand that the cart doesn't go before the horse. You don't need to worry about buying a house. I could see if her credit and everything was already together, and the only thing that she had to worry about was um, her debt to income ratio, but that's not her situation. So she really needs to get all of that together and then try to move forward, because quite frankly, she ain't nowhere near where she should be or need to be when it comes to that.
I was working my job, doing school busing at Nayori's old school. I was doing school busing. I was working 6 a.m. I was working 12-hour shifts, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And I was making a little bit more money. I was making good. I'm not going to say good money, but anywho, like I was saying, I just regret. I paid off my car when I was living. That was like 3-4 years ago. I paid off my car, then I ended up getting this car with a higher car note. It was so much. Like, I was on the move of buying a house, and then something happened and I just quit. Like, I quit everything. That job that I was working with when I had Nayori, that was like 4 years ago. It was a very, very stressful job. Like, that job was very stressful, very much stressful for not getting paid too much, And I feel like since I quit that job, I feel like I'm 4 years, maybe even more, 5 years behind what I should have been. I don't know. I just been having regrets, and I have to forgive myself because I just think about everything that I have now. Even when we moved to this house, and I was working for that lady before I got to this job. I was working at that job and I couldn't stand it. It was just too much. It was too stressful. It was just too much, right? And I got this new job, and I feel like it's a blessing because now I got a job that's not hard. Well, I ain't gonna say it's easy, but I got a.
So what are you saying, sweetie? What are you saying? The job hard, the job easy, the job pay a little money, the job pay a lot of money. You need to sit down and goal out what you need. I need a job making this much money. I need to work these hours. My end goal is buying my own home. I need my credit to be here in order to buy a home. How do I need to get my credit there? You need to make a plan for that. Like, clearly you don't have a family plan. And I know a lot of people, I mean, a lot of us growing up, we don't get taught that. But once you become an adult, you make a decision. Now, the problem that you really have, Diamond, is the fact of not having a helpmate. You got somebody to lay up with, but you ain't got no helpmate. Helpmate. You see how that sound? Help and mate. Them things together is helpmate. That's what you don't have. The reason that you are having the issues that you do, because everything's on your back, even that ninja. Fix that. You fix that. And I'm not saying leave your man, because I don't give a shit who you with. Those of us who do commentary, we just telling you like it is. Now, what you do with that information, whether you listen or not, I mean, that's up to you, but don't come out here complaining about something that you could have made better and chose not to. Period, point blank, end of story. So,
Good
guys, tell me
job.
what you think.
And
Because, quite frankly, I mean, she is going on and on about the same thing. The fact that she's got a lot of regrets. You got regrets, but really, what you really have is the lack of help. I get that you got somebody at home to babysit your kids, but you need a little more than that, love. You need somebody bringing in more money. You need somebody who will let you come home to a clean house. If you have to go out and work and they don't, there has got to be some kind of compromise there. And until you get what you need, shit gonna stay raggedy with you and with your household. And that's really all I got to say. Y'all tell me in the comments how y'all feel about what I have to say. Tell me if y'all agree, disagree. What advice do you have for this young lady? Because she needs some. And what do y'all think about the situation with the OB? Now, sometimes, I've been in the position to where I felt like a doctor didn't give the proper care. Like they heard, how do they say it? They heard what you said, but they didn't listen, because there is a difference there. I think that maybe she just expected something and she didn't get what she expected, and because of that, she's upset. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let's keep the conversation popping. Guys, if y'all have not hit that like button, please do so before you check out. And definitely please continue the conversation with me in the comments and share this video if you care. I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Don't know when my nights became so complicated. Can't recall my mornings, everything is fading. Maybe this is karma, definition of jading. This stays on my mind, this stays on my mind. Trying to put a mother on my basic feelings. For 1 minute I'm cold and then the next I'm tripping. No, with somebody new, I swear she don't deserve it. Oh, it's still on my mind, she's still on my mind. Do we build it up, just to let it wash away? Tell me, did I lace you up, just to watch you run